Well, hey guys, welcome back. Today we're taking a look at a Walthers mainline locomotive. It's the EMD SD60 locomotive. Fairly recent release from Walthers. MSRP $199.98, and you can find discounts available at brick and mortar hobby shops and online retailers. Now, this locomotive is geared towards modelers on a budget, so we're going to take a look at what you get in this SD60 starting next. Okay, we're going to unbox this locomotive here. I don't know how many of you guys have seen the Walthers mainline unboxing, so I'll go ahead and do it. I've been contemplating skipping unboxing going forward. We've got the SD60 exploded parts on one side, or both sides actually, with part lists. Not seeing anything in terms of sound operation, so we might just have to wing it. Oh, there we go. There it is. So you've got, what is this? This is a manual, basically, going over more exploded parts, lubrication, and cleaning. And you've got Walthers digital sound from Soundtraxx. Functions F0, 2, 3, 5, and 8 are all that's listed here, because this is a value locomotive. You got hard plastic and soft plastic covering the loco. First time out of the box here, let's take a look at what we got. Handrail protectors. Wow, those handrails are really sturdy from what I can feel so far. Okay, so this is again budgeted towards the budget-friendly, or targeted towards a budget-friendly modeler, so it's not just overflowing with detail, but we'll start from the front. Walthers Protomax couplers are on the front with a magnetic glad hand snowplow. You got safety tread on walkways, very sturdy stanchions and handrails, but yet they're thin. You do have, looks like etched metal or metal windshield wipers. You've got sand filler hatch up top, brake wheel, got some molded in detail. No antennas or anything on the roof. You've got the blower housing on the side, which is prominent. Dynamic brake, fan, and exhaust. Dustbin hatch, engine exhaust. Detail on the top, molded in. You got a separately applied horn here. CSX on the side. You do have no cab interior detail. Just double checking there for you. Again, safety tread on the walkways, low mounted bell, nice amount of truck detail. Oops, I just popped out a handrail. I'll get that back in. That was totally my fault. Blower housing, like I mentioned, radiator fan grills on the back, fan grills up top, which are not see-through. Very heavy locomotive though, we'll get to that later. LED light equipped, there's the rear lights there. And another Protomax coupler. Handrails are nice and straight, probably some of the nicest handrails I've seen that balance thinness and durability. And more of the same on this side, American flag up top. Looks like we just got a little bit of flashing there on that front handrail. We'll take a look at that later. But you've got flag, flag detail right there. 8721 on the front, and then looking back at the front of the locomotive, that's about it. So again, not the most detailed locomotive, but geared towards the budget-friendly model. Just a quick note, that wasn't flashing on the handrails, that was just a styrofoam little circular piece. There are only 5 functions listed. We will do them all to check. We've got the headlight, which actually also lights up the number boards in this case. A little hard to see, so I'll go ahead and kill some lights here. You can kind of see that better. how it lights up the number boards. It's a nice white LED light. Now we're going to look at some other sounds, or some sounds here. You have only the air horn, F2. Short air horn, F3. F5 mutes it, or I'm sorry, F8 mutes it. And there's no other functions. F5 varies with model, but nothing here. We're going to go ahead and move this thing now. Check slow speed control. So we'll go at 1 speed step. Get the notch up there. Very responsive with the decoder. Very smooth. 2. 3. 4. And 5. Check reverse real quick. 1. Let you take a close look at how smooth that is at 1 speed step at 126. That's on my MRC Prodigy Elite. 2. 3. 4. And 5. Now I'm muting this so you can hear very, very quiet motor. So that's very impressive for a budget model. Intentionally, you know, they are trying to make it budget friendly, which means they don't have a large budget to operate out of themselves. And this is a very impressive model for the price, you know, which you can find pretty good prices out there on these models. All right, let's go ahead and weigh this. It's a very robust locomotive. Starting off in kilograms, 0.630 kilograms, 1.39 pounds, very impressive, 1 pound, 6.3 ounces, 22.3 ounces. So very, very impressive locomotive. When you look at it, you're talking at about almost 1.4 pounds. Very, very good for a budget locomotive. All right, I'm going to run a quick pull test here. So, looks like we got about 3.0, 2.9. So you're looking at almost 45 cars with this locomotive all by itself. Well guys, that's going to wrap up the review of the Walthers SD60 in the Mainline series. MSRP again $199.98, but discounts are available out there to bring this cost even lower. And I think for a budget locomotive, this is one of the most impressive locomotives I've seen in the budget category. The reason I say that is I was truly impressed with the weight, pulling power, and sound, and some of the features of the decoder. You know, just limited features, but very nice indeed on this budget locomotive. So I think it's great for your to get bang for your buck. A great locomotive from Walthers. I think they did a great job in the Mainline series, and I look forward to seeing more from them in the Mainline series. With that said, I'm going to leave you with a run-by of just the locomotive and a few cars, and we will see you next time right here on my channel. Take care.